What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of StoneBlock. Oh yeah, guys. So what I'd like to do today is I would like to start upgrading our multi-block structures once again to the next tier. That's right. I did set up a way that we can collect a lot of crystals, like all the resources from our tier 3 controller go into here, and then we're extracting everything except for the environmental tech crystals into a bunch of small storage crates over here. I had the priorities set, so it'll go into one, and then when that one fills up, I'll go to the next one, and then to the next one, to the next one. So we have 8 of these small storage crates here, so we have lots and lots and lots of space for this thing to gather crystals and then expel all of the ores and stuff, since we don't have the sending back to the overworld. Now, we could set up something like an ender link chest, which probably would be the most ideal solution. But for right now, you can see that we have a lot of stuff that's being collected here, right? I think we have 4 of them that are completely empty. And I was just looking a moment ago, and this guy down here has so many of the crystals. Yes, this is good. I kind of ended up leaving the game going a little bit longer than I had anticipated. I forgot that it was open, to be honest. And yeah, this went for, I don't know, probably a good 8 hours or so. Whoops. But yeah, we got plenty of the palladium. We have plenty of this stuff in order to upgrade to the next tier, which is great. That's definitely a thing that I want to do. Now, I was kind of looking over here. This one is full. I don't have a setup like that over here where we can just get a lot of resources. But we have plenty of mica in here too, which is quite nice. And then down below our resource, our tier 1s, down all the way below here. I started using this teleportation wand, by the way. This thing's kind of nice. Yeah, I had the same kind of a setup as we saw before, and all of these are full, so the whole thing backed up, and these aren't working anymore. But you can kind of see the difference in crystals here. Like, we have some litherite and we have some erodium, but it's a lot smaller amount than what we have upstairs, right? I think at this point we can safely turn off all of these guys. I don't really think we need them running anymore. Yeah, that's a project I'll end up doing here pretty soon, turning all those guys off. Not a lot of reason to have them going with our speed upgraded one up above. So, first things first, we need to move our small storage crate up 1, disassemble our structure, upgrade to the next tier. Oh, I don't have the book on me. Let's go take a look at the digital guide real quick. I would like to see what the difference between the tier 3 and the tier 4 is going to be as far as speed goes, just so we kind of have an idea of what that's going to allow us to do. And then, let's see, digital guide. And then with the next tier stuff, we should be able to look at doing the nanobots, which is the whole reason that I wanted to do this in the first place. Okay, so going from a tier 3, we can get it down to 32 ticks between ores. We can go to 16 ticks on the tier 4. And that does increase by 4 more speed upgrades, which is pretty okay. That's going to increase the dimensions by 1 more vertically. And same amount of the structure frames, but we do need to upgrade those to the next tier. Structure panels go up by 4. And everything else is not that bad. Okay, so it's going to be a fairly minimal amount of work to upgrade these. I think that's going to be good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start disassembling what we have over here. Whoops. Wrong way. I'm going to start disassembling our structures. We'll look at upgrading them. I'm going to bring all the resources to the overworld so we can do the auto crafting. And we'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. So we should have all the resources here to upgrade this to the tier 4 and get the multi-block going. In fact, we should have all the resources to get the void resource miner going as well. So you can see the speed upgrades are in a slightly different configuration this time. Looks like we're using 900 FE per tick to get this going. Let's check in here and see if we are, in fact, doing things. It looks like things are happening, which is good. Now, did I use the correct laser lens? Yeah, the crystal one, so I put that one in place. So yeah, we are collecting resources quite quickly, and we are trying to get the, I think it's iodinite is the next level of these crystals. So hopefully we'll see some of those popping up here shortly. We can also get our void resource miner going. I did clear out these chests, brought all those resources back to the overworld. Like I said, it probably would be a good idea for us to do like an interlink chest or some type of way to send resources back to the overworld. If we do that, though, I would like to be able to have some kind of a mass storage. So we might use some of our storage drawers with void upgrades. So we're not just filling up all of our digital storage with like thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of ores. Okay, so we still haven't gotten the, oh, you know what? Okay. We don't have that set on a filter, so it's never going to go in there because this is a new crystal as far as the system is concerned. So let's add this to our filter, and we can't do that. We need to get the next tier filter. So if we look at item filter, what's the, whoops. No, item filter. Went to go put my hand on the mouse and accidentally hit right click. So the, what is going on here? Oh, right. You can click and drag. I'm trying. Okay, I guess you can't see what the resources are by clicking on the items when you're in Ender IO. In order to do that, we need a Z logic processor. So we need to get into the slice and splice and make solarium. Oh boy. All right. Well, we have ionite crystals, and this is one of the things that we needed for the nanobot beacons. If we wanted to get into the creative flight modifier, this did require an ionite plus a mica, which we have. Null modifiers we can make all day. The L crystals, and then we need a couple of elytras. Now the elytras are the things that we don't have. I guess we can just let this go. I don't need to specifically filter out these items, or maybe we could just let. Let's do this. Maybe we'll just replace the filter. Like, we don't really care about those anymore. We're getting those all day long. Let's filter out these so we can see how many of these that we actually have without having to hunt them down. Let's take those back. Okay. And put those in here. All right, so we got 12 of them so far. That's not bad. 13 now. Yeah, we'll be getting plenty of these things to upgrade to the tier 5 and all of that stuff. So next thing is we're going to want the creative flight modifier. There's no point setting up the nanobot beacon until we can do this kind of stuff, right? I mean, we could set it up specifically for the hunger saturation. What does that cost? That's another ionite, gold, and mica. I mean, we have this stuff too. Maybe we could set it up for this so we have hunger all the time. But the other thing is, in order for us to get to the end, we need to use the end cake. If we have the saturation going, that makes it difficult for us to do this. So let's just hold off on the nanobot beacon until we get ourselves our elytras. I think that's probably going to be a pretty smart way of going about it. I just want to double check that we never did get an elytra. I'm pretty sure we've already looked before and we have not. Yeah, so I think we need to go to the end and do some end exploration. Now, currently, we're using a hardened jetpack. Is it possible for us to upgrade to the next tier jetpack? That would be reinforced. Can we do this one? Click that. This one. Okay, so we're gonna need Electra, which I think is fine. Flux capacitor. We need hardened glass. Redstone energy flux duct. So we're gonna have to make a few thermal expansion machines. We need to make ourselves the crucible and the fluid transposer. But I think everything else should be fine. Yeah, and then we need a couple of buckets of destabilized redstone as well. All right, well, let me work on this. We'll try and get a next tier jetpack going on. I'll just make our 2 thermal expansion machines. Don't think they're expensive at all, are they? No, that one's fine. Then the magma crucible. That one looks relatively easy as well. All right, let me do that and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so we made ourselves a magma crucible and a fluid transposer. I think we're just going to go ahead and throw them back here by our smeltery area. I don't know where else we'll put these things. So we'll just throw Ender energy conduit there and a flux point here so we can power that. We'll turn that on. We'll say unlimited power. And I think we're going to do the magma crucible on this side and then the fluid transposer on that side. So they both should be getting power. I did make upgrade kits for both of these so we can upgrade them, but I did fail to make the augment so we can speed them up even further. So we have those going. Let's make the augments then. So we need thermal augment. We need these guys. And we're going to need a total of 4 of them. So there's that, and there's that. Okay, very good. All right, so now those machines should be going about as fast as they possibly can. So in order to get to where we needed to be here, we're trying to make a upgraded version of our jetpack. We need to make these reinforced thrusters. So we need at least 4 of the redstone energy flux ducts. So each one of those requires 2 redstone. So we need 8 redstone in the magma crucible. And then we need 4 of these redstone energy flux empty ones. Okay, so this needs to be configured. So we'll do a shift right click on that and we'll say output to this side, shift right click on this, input on that side, and there we go. So now we have those. Easy. Moving on, we need to get ourselves 2 buckets of destabilized redstone. I think it is 10 per bucket, right? It should be. So we just need 20 of those smelted down, plus 2 empty buckets. We have 1 bucket. Let's make another one. Iron. All right, so there's another bucket. There we go. Those will go in here. Once we get 1,000 millibuckets of destabilized redstone, it'll fill it up. Easy. And we just gotta wait for the second one. So I think that's pretty much everything that we need that was gonna be complicated for making these things. Let's see if we can craft these thrusters up now. So there's one. And then as soon as we get the redstone, they should have the second one. What goes in the top part of that we're missing? Oh, redstone reception coil. All right, we'll make one of those. We'll do that, click it, and we have the second one. Easy. Okay, so that was, I believe, the hardest part of making this. So we need the jetpack itself and then the flux capacitor. Do we have those on auto craft? We don't. Okay, so I'll just go through here and craft that up. So there's the leadstone variant, and then we need yeah, we just need these resources to turn into the basic one. And then this one, the reinforced. So now we should have everything. If I throw my jetpack in there, we have to take off the armor. So I'll throw my jetpack into this. And there's the reinforced jetpack. So that holds 4 million RF. Not that the amount of RF that it holds is super important since we're always getting our energy refilled from our wireless. But you know, so if we wanted to get the armor for that as well, that's going to be the Invar armor plating. So we need to take our bronze armor plating with 10 more Invar, which we have so much of it at this point thanks to our chickens. So bronze armor plus this. Maybe I'll move the rest of our thermal expansion machines over here. But for right now, our induction smelter is all the way over here by our chickens and our mystical agriculture crops. Yeah, I just got done making the hardened glass here as well. So there's Invar and our bronze armor plating. We could look at getting the upgrades for this machine too. That's still the basic one. So let's do thermal kit. In fact, I'll do it for our pulverizer as well. So we need 2 of these bronze gears to make 2 of these. Okay. And then the reinforced ones, we need 2 of these silver gears. Oh yeah, we will have enough hardened glass now. And then 2 of those. All right, and then we're gonna need the reception coil augment. Okay, I was just making sure we didn't have any of those in there. So thermal augment. Just go ahead and make 4 more of these. And 4 more of those. All right, let's apply the upgrades to both of these guys. There we go. Put our jetpack on. Didn't mean to do that actually. 2 of those, 2 of those. All right, so now everything should be getting a lot more power. Should be going faster. We can apply our armor to our jetpack. There it is. And put that on. So now, oh yeah, our vertical acceleration is so much better. What about our horizontal? You know what? That's going to get us by, I think. That's going to be quite nice. Yeah, that's definitely an improvement to our movement speed. I like that a lot. Okay, so now that we're at this point, we have diamond armor. We have our reinforced jetpack. Maybe more food. Cooked apples. Let's grab some more apples and we'll cook up a bunch. Whoa, get out of there. Let's do 32, I suppose. All right. Want to make sure we have plenty of food for where we're going. I don't need any of this stuff on us anymore. Don't need the digital guide. I don't think we need the teleportation wand, although that could come in handy, I guess. Moving wand we'll put away. You know what we could do If we take one of these small storage crates with a moving wand, we can collect a lot of stuff from the chest there, fill up our crate, keep it in the wand, and then have a lot more space, right? That might be something, that's definitely something worth doing, I think. Let's grab our wand here. And I'll just keep that here so we can put it down, dump our inventory, pick it back up, and move on. I think we're going to be good. Okay, so next step is we're going to the end, and we're going to try and find ourselves some end cities. I guess I should grab myself some ender pearls real quick too, just to save ourselves the hassle of killing an enderman in the end. So let's nom a little bit of our end cake. Oh, do I have to do without this? Okay. All right, so we're in the end. Let's fill up our hunger now. Turn on hover mode. Oh yeah, that's gonna be quite nice moving around. A lot nicer anyway. I just don't want to have to hear the sound of the jetpack anymore. Once we get the creative flight modifier, things will be a lot better. But for right now, this is definitely an upgrade. Okay, so let us go through here and see if we can find an end city. Do we have one anywhere nearby? Minimap. Yeah, there's definitely not one right next to us. Well, that's unfortunate, but these things aren't like all over the place. You just gotta search around a little bit for them. Okay, well, let's see if we can find an end city, and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, well, we just found our very first end city, but it does not look like it's one with the ship, so it won't have an Electra here, which is a little unfortunate, but it is like a pretty big one compared to most of these end cities I've seen in the past, so that's kind of cool. I've been using our teleportation wand to get around a little bit faster than what we have been by warping through the air like that, which is pretty good. So let's just see what we got as far as stuff goes. Yeah, well, we're levitating, but that doesn't really matter. Spectre Coil, some Ambrosia, Black Quartz. Alright, I mean, there's some stuff here. Shulkers we'll take, Soul Vials we'll take. I guess the Ambrosia is an okay food, too. We'll take that as well. Very good. And maybe the Spectre Coil if we want, like, 128 RF per tick somewhere all the time. But yeah, as far as everything else goes, I don't think we need it. I'm not sure how much of this one we're gonna really explore. We're pretty much looking for we're pretty much just only looking for a trying to get through here. I'm trying to finish my thought. There's too many things going on. We're pretty much only looking for Elytras at this point. All right, let's get in here. I think there was some chests. Yeah. Projectile protection, building scepter. I'm not sure what that is. We'll take this thing too, and those, and I guess that's about it. All right. Because a shulker must have died there. All right. Anything else in here? I'm never really sure where to look in these things. I know the ones that have the stairs down seem to have chests in them, and I guess these ones too have chests in them. So that would mean this one's got a chest in it as well. Whoop, okay. We're able to warp in here, very good. Vengeful Spirit, I guess we're gonna want. All right. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and explore the rest of this. I can't imagine we're gonna get anything like crazy good as far as loot goes, but I'll see if we can get any more loot out of this, and then we'll move on to another one. Hopefully, we'll be able to find ourselves some Elytras. Be right back, guys. All right, well, just a little bit further away, I saw that there was a new warpy thing here. I've been trying to mark those. I forget we don't have a way back to the overworld without going through one of these. Yeah, I just came to another one to mark it. I saw on the minimap that there was a end city, and turns out we have ourselves a ship up here. So this is great. So this is our first Elytra. So let's go in here and grab this. Anything in here? Pushing healing, nothing. Great. All right. Let's kill ourselves a shulker. Hey, get away. Get away. Anything in here? More shulkers and soul vials. Soulbound insight efficiency, protection of breaking. Anything in here good? More ambrosia, I guess. Gold. Smashing. Excavation. Is that like vein mine? Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, we don't really need it though. All right, so let's grab ourselves our Electra. That's why we came here in the first place. So that's one of them. We need to get ourselves two. So I guess at this point we could also start clearing out our inventory a little bit and using our wand like we had intended. All right, put all this stuff in that we have collected so far, including our Electra. Very good. All right, so we will pick that back up, store that, use our Teleportation Wand to move around a little bit faster once again. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through this one. I'm not seeing one of the ones with the stairs on it. Does this even have any chests in this particular entity? Doesn't really seem like this one would, does it? Huh. Well, we got an Elytra, so I guess it's not a complete waste. But anyway, I'm going to continue on, like I said, see if we can find a second Elytra. Be right back, guys. Aha! We found ourselves another ship and another warpy thing. I'm trying to mark these things just so we know where the closest one is all the time. Let me add this one to our collection of warpy things. So land on top of it, new warpy thing, save, close. Yeah, we have quite a few of them marked now, just so if we're ever out and about and we need one of these things, we can find the closest one, really, so we don't have to fly thousands of blocks back for the one that we only had marked, right? Anyway, you know what? I guess we could grab the dragon head. We didn't grab that off the other one. Let's grab this one. I don't really know if those are useful. We might need an end rod. We haven't been collecting, like, pretty much any of the end stuff here. We should make sure we grab some of it at the very least, just so we have it. All right, so going back into here, potion of healing. Another shulker we'll have to remove. Yeah, oh, dang, missed. Got that one. All right, so in this chest, ooh, a heart container. That is EMC. I think I'm gonna wanna hold on to this so we can see if we can dupe it and then like get a whole bunch of health. I think that's what we're gonna wanna do. I did save one of these dark bows. I saw this one. Oh, I thought it said empowered 4. Oh, we could upgrade to empowered 4 is what it was. Okay, I thought this one had an empowered 4. That's why I took it. More Spectre coils, another ambrosia. I guess we'll grab some of this stuff. Inventory is getting quite full again. More of those. Capacitor of the Southern Winds. So this is Good Hungry Wonder Capacitor. I think that's a pretty good one, so we'll hold on to it. More Iridium Shards, blast protection on that. That's also empowered 3 only, so we'll leave that alone. Okay, well, we need to drop off some more stuff, so we'll put down our chest here, throw all of these different things in that we don't need on us, including that bow. And okay, very good. Let's grab our Elytra. So we now have 2 of those, so that should get us our Creative Flight modifier. And if we need any more Elytras, we can always come back here. It's not really a huge deal to do it, to fly around for a little while and to find these end cities. Okay, so where was our warpy thing? Right here. Thankfully, I marked it, right? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Oh, you can place these in midair? What the heck? I didn't know you could do that. I thought it was gonna fall like a sand block or something. I was like, whoa, no, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I had my teleportation wand there. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. We're here. Let's just eat an apple. We will go through this thing like so, which should take us back to the start of the end zone, and then we can go into the warp. All right, so this will get us back to the overworld. Ooh, XP that I left behind. Not a whole lot. All right, back to the overworld. And we're on fire. I still don't have a bucket of water, do I? Well, I don't think this fire lasts too long, and then we have the fire resistance and regeneration and all this stuff, so I think we are okay. So now that we're here, we can put our... I did want to see this. If we just click it. Yeah, that's weird. So the moving wand, I didn't know this before, but that acts like a angel block, right? You don't need an angel block. You can just have something in your inventory, click it, and then just place it in midair. That's really neat. I like it. Okay, well, now that I know that's a thing, might come in useful later. Let's grab all of these different things. We'll put it all into the system here. I don't think there's anything in particular I needed to keep out and not put in there. All right, so that stuff. And then this, I'll just break this. We don't need that floaty right there. All of these go into the system. Nice, nice, nice. So, Electra, yeah, we have 2 of those now. They don't appear to have EMC on them, so every single one we will have to go back to the end for. But anyway, creative flight modifier. This, we should be able to craft that. We do need 1 null modifier and 1 ionite, which is in the mining dimension. So, null modifier we can craft, no problem. And then I will have to grab one of our gems from the mining dimensions. Not really an issue. I'll go through our digital guide, get everything set up, or I guess make all the blocks that we need for our nanobot beacon, and we'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so I went with the tier 4 personal nanobot beacon. In order to do that, we had to make ourselves a ranged nanobot tier 1, which did require a beacon, so I killed ourselves another wither boss for 1 more star. I have this thing set up nearby our other structures, and yeah, we just need to break this and then do our wand action on it. I did make a creative flight modifier, a saturation, a night vision, resistance, regen, and a flight speed modifier. And then we have 10 additional modifiers that we can fill with other things. So we might look at making maybe a regen 2, resistance. Can you do higher resistance? Maybe you can, I don't remember. I don't think any of these other things need that. But so for instance, if you wanted a haste 2, you put in 2 haste and then you can get haste 2 that way, I believe. But I think with all of these modifiers that we have here, this should be good enough for our purposes. This does not require us to drill all the way down to bedrock. This is just a multi-block structure that's going to provide benefits based on the modifiers that we put in there. So that should be all that we need to do here. Is that everything? Yep, put all those in there. Okay, so that requires 896. That's going to be pretty okay, I think. So let's put this here and we will turn it on, give it unlimited power. So do we have buffs? We have resistance, we have regeneration, night vision, saturation, so we never have to eat again. And then we could take off our jetpack and we get creative flight. Okay, so now we have creative flight, no more sound from our flight, although our jetpack seemed to like not be making sound. No more sound from our flight. We have creative flight wherever we want it, and we move decently fast. So it almost feels kind of pointless that we made the jetpack, but it did allow us to move around a little bit faster and get to those end cities faster. So I'm perfectly okay with making that, even though we probably won't be using it anymore. But yeah, this is kind of an interesting looking multi-block, kind of a pyramid shape thing. And again, we can add in more benefits if we want anything else. I do believe those do cost a little bit more power to do, but at this point, I don't think we really need anything else. Now, the other thing is we do need to make sure this thing stays chunk looted. So let's go to our claim chunks here. We will claim it. We will chunk loot it. Oops. Shift. There we go. So that should be chunk loaded. So no matter where we are in any dimension, this thing should be active and providing us with the creative flight and the saturation and the regen. We might not need the regen. The regen might be a little overkill, but it's a thing that we could do. And it just makes our bar wiggle a little bit. It's not like a huge issue. But yeah, let's double check that everything works here. Oh man, getting around the base is going to be so much better now. I like it. And the fact that we have night vision all the time, everything's well illuminated. There's no more dark spots, which that could be a problem if you forget to place down torches, I suppose, and you get monsters spawning. But I think that's something we'll be able to deal with. All right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here for today. We got some good stuff going on. We need to get ourselves a better chest plate now since we don't have anything on our chest armor anymore, but that's something we can work on. I'm sure it won't be a big deal. But anyway, yeah, nanobot beacon, creative flight, unlimited food. Don't have to worry about our health regenerating anymore because the food does it. We have the regeneration bonus. We have night vision, so many good things. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.